Hello guys, welcome back. We're episode 16. This is a highly anticipated episode. We got one of my good buddies here, Brennan Regan.
What's up?
This
What
is Rich from the Net. Thanks guys for tuning in. So for any new viewers out there, I've been doing this, podcast for 16 episodes now. And I'm enjoying doing it. Like I'm doing a study of money simultaneously, like reading a bunch of fucking books.
Reading books. I gotta get my
reading
game. I'm a big reader, but I gotta pick it up.
You're a book guy, aren't you?
A little bit of a book guy, but not lately. I've been slacking.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I read them, and sometimes I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah. So a little bit about you. Let me get my coffee. We always start out showing the liquids, showing what we got going.
Oh.
We got a big boy cup of coffee today. We're gonna get fucking caffeinated.
Let's get caffeinated.
So a little bit about you. I have a funny story I want to tell you.
Right.
But
All right.
you went to carpentry school.
Yeah, I did.
And then you are also a barber.
Yep.
So you started, barbering was like your side thing.
Yeah, I kind of just got into it.
You started how did you start? How did you start cutting hair first?
I kind of started just like, I'd say like 8th grade, kind of like 8th grade into high school, like buzz cut, just like, I don't know.
I was always number one.
I always liked getting my hair cut. Number one, I always loved going to the barbershop and getting cut.
Yeah.
2, I was just like, I don't know. I always caught I always feel like I was sitting in school, like looking at people's hairs. Like,
really?
damn, like, that dude needs a shape up, or like, damn, like that guy's got a fresh cut or something. Like,
Oh.
so I was always kind of into it, and then I just started doing it, and then like buzz cuts were still back in the day when we were like freshmen.
Really?
I mean, you're thinking 2010, 10 years ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So like buzz cuts.
It was like
still,
a buzz cut and a freshie on the side.
Yeah, like buzz cuts are still, and so I just started like buzz cuts and shape ups with just like your standard clipper you can get from like CVS or Walmart.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, but
So then you just give people buzz, no fade.
Yeah, just buzz cut and shape up. The first one actually.
Who was your first?
Mike Joyce. Shout out Mike Joyce.
Shout out Mike Joyce.
It wasn't even like a buzz cut. It was just a straight 0 all around. So he just skinheaded him. That was the first one ever.
A 0?
Yeah, just straight bald all around.
Why did he go bald?
Dude, we both did it. It was like right before football.
You went bald too?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So did he shave you?
Yeah, he gave me one buzz cut back. So it started with that, and then I went on YouTube, like looked around, and just kind of got into like learning how to fade, and then just like thankfully I have good friends.
YouTube helped you out.
Yeah, man. Dude, yeah, this is going on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll be on YouTube.
I'll be
shortly.
on YouTube. Yeah, but started that, and luckily I had good friends back growing up, and they just let me cut their hair. Dude.
How many fuck me ups did you think you did?
Like
ones that you're like, yeah, that definitely looks bad.
They weren't too bad, but then once you get into like the skin fades, which is like harder of a fade, it's like from nothing to the haircut.
Yeah.
And then there's been a couple. I gave Pet a bald spot one time. Nothing crazy. It wasn't crazy. Like his hair could cover it up.
How'd you do that?
I know Sticko. I didn't give Sticko that good of a fade one time back in the day.
Oh shit.
The Rosario cut. That's the inside joke.
What's the Rosario cut?
Yeah, if you ever go to what is it, Rosario's?
The pizza place?
On Pennsylvania Ave.
Yeah.
Or like Mount Carmel into Pennsylvania.
Oh, I love Rosario's.
Dude,
good wings.
There's a pizza guy, like little statue guy, and he's just got like a straight like 0 to 100, like no fade. And Gary always joked around about it. But
so you gave Sticko the Rosario.
Sticko got a bad one. Sorry, Sticko.
R.I.P.
But shout out Sticko, dude. He just like was like, fuck it, give me a haircut. You know what I mean? It was a backyard haircut.
Next time,
I think I cut him like a couple times after.
A couple of times after.
I got better, but he doesn't live near the area where I work now. So it's not like he's always coming.
Yeah, you haven't cut his hair in probably a few years, right?
Yeah, probably a few. But he also lives in Wildwood for the whole summer, so I don't even stick it. Where you at, man? I don't see you too much.
Sticko,
you gotta hang.
I know, for real.
I haven't hung out with Sticko in a minute.
He's an ideal podcast guest to get.
Yeah,
I think he'd be a riot. I think he'd come in all fucked up.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have him on, but I don't even think I can. I don't even think he'll return my calls right now. He's too Hollywood.
He's a big shot.
Um,
Yeah, dude, you ever see the stand-up with Sebastian Maniscalco?
No.
Where he's making fun of his dad. He's like, "What, you too big now? Big shot? Dude, is he too big?" If you're in the stand-up, Sebastian Maniscalco. I think this
Great
is a great
stand-up.
guy.
Dude, I'm due for a haircut, bro. Like, look at this shit.
I know.
It's coming in. Guys, I decided when I get my real estate license, I will then cut my hair. So I'm at the point where now I want one. So it's like gonna go quickly.
It's getting
like
out of hand.
it's getting crazy. It's too long. I look when it's greasy and then, like, I haven't showered in like a day. I look straight off the boat from Italy. Like, I look like I should be smoking cigarettes in this back alley of Italy. Like,
it's pretty freaking long.
I look like I should be driving a gondola or something, you know?
It's definitely flowing though. Like, you have the flow.
Yeah.
You're not like, you're way past the in between stage.
Yeah.
Of like growing it out.
It gets annoying sometimes. It gets annoying trying to choose. Like, sometimes you have to wear a hat with long hair.
But it looks good though when you have like the flow coming out the back of the hat.
Yeah.
It's like the hockey.
But that's rare. Flow. That's rare. Sometimes. It
takes hard work to get there because you literally just have to not cut your hair for like a year.
Yeah, I think I'm going on 8 months. 8 months?
Dude, it might be longer than that.
Because I know I haven't got a cut since COVID started. And that's been what, 6 months, 7 months?
That was middle of March.
Yeah.
Right before.
At least then.
March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 7 months.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Time's flying.
I know. I can't believe it. I feel like the shutdown didn't even happen because I feel like I've already been back to work long enough.
Yeah, me too. How you holding up with the COVID and all that? Like,
it's all right. I'd say business definitely slowed down. I mean, it was booming the first like 2 weeks when we first opened back up because like, you know, everyone's like, "Fuck, I need a haircut." Like, finally,
I'm wild right now.
Dude, haircuts are they make you feel good, man. You know, it's like
for real,
feeling fresh.
And when you get the beard like trimmed up.
So that's another thing that ruined us was you can't do beards yet because you have to.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to wear. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know, dude. You literally haven't been in, dude. It's a whole different.
Explain to me.
Whole different thing.
Explain to me. Yeah, explain to me that.
All right, so we're used to be. We would take walk-ins. Everyone knows like a walk-in. You just go to the barbershop, walk in,
right?
Sign your name on the board, and then you just wait till you're next up. Like you're just walking in. But with all the new regulations, we're not allowed to have people waiting in the shop. So walk-ins no longer are a thing right now.
Yeah.
And it's appointment only, but we have a website you go on, book your appointment, and
that's easy, right?
Yeah, it's very user friendly. And then literally just wait outside, and then I'll come out and tell you, like, all right. But
okay.
I wear a mask. You guys have to wear a mask, and then we're not allowed to do beards because that would be taking the mask off to do the beard.
Wow.
So it's a little bit of that, but like it was really busy, and then it slowed down, and there are like busier times of the year for business, like holidays or like anything. So
okay.
I mean, we opened back up in the end of June, like the beginning of July, which is like pretty much more the dead time of the year. It's the middle of summer, and people are down the shore going on vacations.
Right.
So like not like even like without the whole shutdown or anything, like we would still relatively be a little bit slower during that time.
Yeah.
So then it got slow, and that's the thought. We don't have the walk-in traffic, so it's appointment only. So you're only doing your appointments,
right?
And people aren't just like showing up and they can't wait in there. So
when does that go away? He has no idea?
Who knows, dude?
Yeah, man.
Hopefully sooner than later, but I don't know. Definitely not till at least next year.
How about Donnie Trump getting fucking COVID, bro?
He got it. Who knows?
Dude, so I think Trump will be fine. My grandma got it.
Isn't he old? Like he's old,
He's
right?
74.
So is that like serious for him, I guess?
My grandma's 72. She got it. She's had a heart attack. She's had a stroke. She has diabetes. She's had triple bypass surgery.
So she's just like a full-fledged soldier.
She's had, name any fucking like health problem, she's had it.
And she's still alive?
And she didn't even realize she had COVID. Didn't even know.
It's a fucking little, it's a little breeze for her.
You would get on the phone with her and she would talk for about 10 minutes, start getting a little winded, start getting a little like confused, and then she'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go watch some TV.
Huh. Yeah, I mean,
my brother had it.
I heard he had it like he was pretty sick and they went from the hospital, but I don't know. I'm not a politic guy. So
I don't think they want to show his sickness.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Or maybe it's just all a lie.
Could be a lie.
I stay out of that part of the world.
I think everyone's a bullshit artist, and I think that the not everyone, but all politics. I think the internet has just completely exposed the bullshit artists that are the politicians. I think it's easy to figure out someone's bullshit with the internet. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
The politicians no more they can't fucking lie. They can't fucking wheel and deal behind the scenes anymore.
More people are like exposing them, you're saying?
Yeah, more like just the internet, the way you can research things, like the way you can figure out people's taxes, like everything. It's just so much easier to expose people.
I agree, but then I'm not like really that tech savvy. So like for me,
I couldn't. No, yeah.
But like even then, like people always say like don't believe everything you hear on the internet. So it's like, how do you know it's true?
And then I saw a tweet. It was like, the internet never takes an L. And I think you're on Twitter, right?
No.
You're not on Twitter?
Deleted Twitter in a hot minute ago.
I just got it back like for the podcast here, and dude, it's fucking comical. It's like, it's funny. I
was only on it for like literally like some of the videos, like funny videos.
Yeah.
Because like Vine was a thing back in the day, but like.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
We were talking about
Twitter to me is just a bunch of fucking nonsense, and you're just wasting your time looking at stupid shit.
Scrolling.
Like, why do I give a fuck about this? I don't. I'm like I say, I could literally spend my 20 minutes scrolling on fucking Twitter looking at stupid shit that I don't care about, or like read a book that's actually gonna like put some like good content into your head and like maybe like affect you differently. Yeah. So that's where like reading is a big.
Yeah, man.
I'm not like big on like the socials really. I have Instagram for like business mainly. Yeah. Like I still post like some stuff. Yeah. But like I don't know.
Where did you learn that it was like getting toxic for you? Like where did you learn that?
Probably like over the last year, I'd say. Like, I think I don't even know how long ago I deleted Twitter.
Because Ben is the same way, like your roommate.
Yeah.
My buddy. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, like Regan lives with one of my best friends. Ben.
He was on episode something 5.
10-ish or something. I did fucking 10 episodes alone, solo.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Couldn't even imagine that.
Actually, my most watched episode was like my first one. I just looked at the numbers today. I got like 1,000. It got not 1,000.
But that'd be 1,000.
It got
1,000 sounds more than 1,000. Yeah, got fucking 1,000 views.
How much you got on this Birds game? 1,000.
Yeah, I threw 1,000 on it. Speaking of that, we may be putting a bet in on the Birds later. We'll see. See how the rest of the day goes first.
Yeah. I need a resident sports guy, by the way, for the podcast.
A what?
A resident sports guy. Like I just need like. You know what I mean? Like I'm searching for. Ben could do it, I think, but I feel as though you're like more because I'm not like. So here's the reason why I just can't remember names. Like my problem is like remembering who's on what team.
Yeah, dude. Like, right now with the NFL, like, I feel like I don't even know who the fuck is on what.
Really?
I mean, like some teams obviously, but there's been a lot of trades and like a lot of new faces. Like I feel like we're in the point in the NFL where a lot of the guys that we grew up watching are like there's only like a few left still playing.
Interesting.
It's like a big. I feel like we're in like the transition. Like think about it.
Yeah.
Like Brady, like Breeze, Phillip Rivers, like they're all still playing, but they're like on the way out, and now there's like the new wave of like
quarterbacks
of like Lamar Jackson. Pat Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, like Russell Wilson still. I guess he's like in the middle. I would say. Yeah. He's probably like in his prime right now. This dude's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But like I feel like we're just in a big change. Like a lot of the running backs and like running backs have a shorter career in the NFL. But like I don't know. I just feel like I don't know as many names.
It takes a while for a quarterback to heat up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like there's certain games. Speaking of like some bets, like parlay, I love parlays.
Oh yeah. I just learned what a parlay was like 2 years ago.
You used the word parlay in your podcast with Paige.
Yeah.
I was watching something earlier.
Were you like, oh?
I was like, let me get like a warm up. I gotta like watch one of the podcasts before I get on here.
Okay.
But you can parlay like different games, like anytime touchdown scores. So like throughout the game, you can just pick one person that's gonna score a touchdown in the game.
Can you explain like an over under to me?
Yeah. You're not in the betting game too much?
I'm not in college ball and I'm not in betting either. I have a fan.
The over under is just the total number of points.
So when you see like plus 100, what does that mean?
So the plus, that's like not the over under.
So say the Eagles are plus 100
to win
tonight.
Yeah, that means like if you like bet $100, you'd win $100.
Okay.
So it's like that means they're also the underdog if they're plus whatever to win.
Okay.
Because they're not favored to win, so like it's like you're gonna win more money gambling on them because like if they win. So
whenever you see plus, that means
I think plus 100
they're not supposed to
200.
win.
Like yeah, so plus 100 is like good. So like if they're favored to win by a lot, they'd be like minus 400.
Mm-hmm.
That means that you would have to bet $400 to win $100.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, because they're favored to win, so you gotta risk more to get a little bit back.
Yeah.
So it's also pretty dangerous gambling. It's slippery slope gambling. But
because it's like plus means bad.
yeah. Like,
and then negative means good.
That's just like the favor. Like that's just like the favorites.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone's got like good. Like it's just the odds.
Right. So it is a slippery slope.
Also, it's crazy that like when you realize how close Vegas is to everything. Like they create the lines for all the games, and then it's always like so close to it. Really? It's kind of scary.
Oh.
And that, like, dude, it makes you like click on like, are sports rigged? Like, they're getting paid a lot of money for this shit. So then you see how close it is, but it's really just all the like the analysts and like analytics and like there's like people that jobs are to create that.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like
algorithms.
Yeah, that's the word. Algorithms and how much goes into it. But like. Then I was like, well, those people should be the ones gambling.
They are.
They fucking.
Well, they're
so
not
much.
because they're the house.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, but
my mom used to work for a casino. She had an internship in college.
Did she play the roulette? Did she spin the wheel?
She was the slot. She was the analyst for the slot machines. So she was like seeing how many people were like how much they were spending on the slots machines in Atlantic City, and like calculating like what slots are doing the best and who's gambling the most at what type of games.
Like what times people are.
She was creating the addiction.
Did she have like part of like knowing like when to let the machine win?
Yes.
Like, so then like they like strategically think they're winning, but like they're like.
She would like sit in on those meetings. Like she was in college, so it was like she wasn't. She didn't have any say. Like she couldn't like speak up in like the room, like the boardroom. But there was the guys there that were like, I think this game needs to start paying out a little bit more because we're losing retention.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, because you win some on that game, and then you lose a couple. You're like, all right, done. And you go to a different game. And then, like, lose your money.
It's all about figuring out which one's paying out the most at that time.
I like casinos are fun. I really only go to play like the roulette. That's kind of the only game.
Roulette's fun.
That's the only game I play because I feel like I have like I'm more in control.
Yeah.
If I'm just at a slot, I'm just like.
When you bet roulette, do you do the tries or do you do numbers?
I do like the numbers, and then I just do the numbers and like the outside.
I usually bet the threes. You know, that's how it's like 1/3 of the numbers, 1/3 of the numbers, 1/3 of the numbers.
It's like 1 through like what was it first and 12?
It's like 1 through 1 through 14 or something.
You get good odds on that because it's like.
It's like, I feel as though you have the most control of that. It's like still like a good payout, so you get triple.
Yeah.
So you get like if you bet $10, you get $30 back if you hit it.
Yeah, I had one really fun time at the roulette table one time. It was
really?
Like it was on the way home from golf. We just hit it for like let's get a casino. Let's do it up. And this guy we were on the table. It was me, Jeffers, and Charlie. That's who we were golfing with that day. And then like this one guy came up to the table and like literally threw down like a lot of money down. Got like a whole bunch of chips. It's like, damn, this guy's like fucking ready to play. And
so
he had like a stack on like number 28, and then had like a couple chips like around it.
Yeah.
And literally, like, first spin, 28 smacked. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is bang.
How much did he get?
Dude, like, I don't even know how much money he won. Because he put, like, I don't even know.
It's such a rush if you do that.
Whatever, like, 25 times, like, 35 is. Or whatever the payout is.
Okay, so it's big.
Like,
Huge.
$600 some dollars or something.
Yeah.
Like, on his first spin, like, just got all that money. And, like,
wow.
So we were all, like, and then everyone started winning. We were all kind of hitting numbers, like, that's why the inside's fun. Because sometimes you can go there and just do, like, 100 on black and lose. And then you're like, fuck. But, like, if you play the inside, you can kind of, like, stay on the table more. It's like, even if you don't win or, like, lose, like, 20, if you lose, like, 20, like, if you're on there for, like, a half hour,
right,
having fun, like, up and down, like, it's fun.
Yeah.
And, like, when people are winning around, you're like, it's just, like, fun to do that. So he had the same ideal, like, a stack on number 24. And, like, literally, it smacks. And then he's like, it's going to come out again. It could come out again.
24
like,
again?
Well, that was 28 the first one. But he had, like, later spins, 24, a lot of money on it. It hit. And he's going to come out again. Like, it could come out again. Like, me and Charlie were like, you know what? Yeah, it's going to come out again. So I put chips on. Like, we just all stacked money on, and it came out again. And then we were all, like, high-fiving, like, having a great time.
This random guy.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. And then, like, stuff like that. He was like, it could three-peat. I was like, oh, my God. So, like, literally, we all put money on it again, and then it hit red 3, which is the number right next to it. So it almost did. Oh. But we're idiots, and we didn't put money on 3.
So I went through a huge stage where I was going, in the summer, we were going to Atlantic City, and we were hitting all the roulette tables.
Yeah.
I have a theory. I think there's like little pressure sensors underneath the numbers. So like, and then I think there's magnets underneath the numbers in the wheel. This is my conspiracy. So
I would love to know what's like underneath and in it.
Yeah, it's like, I think it knows you have a lot of weight on, like, say number 5.
Yeah.
And then there's a magnet that gets activated that when it spins around, the 5 gets activated right as the ball is about to drop. And if it's near it, I think it'll hit it.
Oh, that's when it's like ding, ding, ding. It's like bouncing around. It's like stuck on the magnet. It just falls on a number.
Yep. That's my theory.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think the people who roll the ball, like, can, like, control it. I don't know. Because, like,
I'd like to have, like, a casino worker, like, on the podcast so I can...
Yeah, like, get like... That's probably, like, he's probably not allowed to share that information, though. If there is, like, some serious information.
Dude, I was talking with Ian yesterday. He's not allowed to give out the Indiana secret recipe from fucking senior summer.
Tell me how that job, dude. That job
You worked there,
sucked.
too?
Yeah.
You worked with...
Dude, yeah. If it wasn't for Cash, it was me, Ian, and Cashman. Dude, if it wasn't for them two, I would have quit, like, after the first week. Like,
it sucked.
Jobs with your friends are a lot better than having a shitty job with no friends.
What happened?
Dude, it just was way more than I thought. Like, I did not know working at an Annie Ann's involved so much shit. It was crazy.
Making pretzels, right?
Yeah, but it started off on the bad foot because it's senior summer, so we're all like, whatever. This is when you could still, like, wake up shit-faced and somehow make it to work on time. Like, not, like, have a fine day. Yeah. You're just hungover.
Yeah.
Like, nowadays, hangovers are, like, a whole nother world.
Yeah. It makes everything miserable.
Yeah, so the first day was, like, training day, so I'm like, whatever. We got housed the night before. Like, fucked up.
Before training day.
Yeah, and, like, we thought, like, it was just training. It should be simple. Dude, we worked a double. We worked from 9 a.m. to, like, 1 in the morning.
What?
Dude, we all, it was all 6 of us. There was, like, 3 girls who worked with us, too.
Were they hot?
A couple of them were cute. You know. But, dude, it was crazy. The freaking, the first day, I'm, like, thinking it's going to be, like, a couple hours training, like, get through it. This dude has us working a double, and we're all, like, I think the one chick went home, like, halfway through, because we were all hungover as balls, like.
Oh.
And, yeah, dude, it just sucked. Like, Ian, oh my God. Ian burnt his fucking hands in the ovens the first fucking day, dude. Dude, we're training, like, how to work the register. We're training, like, obviously, like, the free samples. You just stand out there with a tray. Like, you just got to cut them up. Like, that's the easiest thing. And then you got to, like, the rolling of the dough and, like, twisting the pretzels. Like, that's, like,
finesse.
That takes skill. So, like, none of us were doing that the first day. Like, by the end of the summer, like, I could roll it out, whip up a pretzel, and like pass it to the next guy. So like there's a roller. Like all right, so like literally there's like a person making dough, a person at the register. There's a person rolling, twisting the pretzels.
Yeah.
And then there's a person that takes the pretzels and like dips them in this sketchy water. I don't know what like it's
sketchy water.
That's what I call it, dude. It's weird. It's like a weird silver bowl, and I think it's just water. But like I guess it's like you dip it in that to keep it wet, I guess, so it doesn't stick to the pans. It's like it's not like gross or anything. It's like, but I just like you have gloves on.
So you like pour the water.
So like you dip the pretzel in the thing and then throw it on the pan, and then you have the pans and you have the oven person.
Yeah.
And the ovens like don't have timers, and there's 4 of them. So like literally like.
So you're just watching.
Like literally, if you're on ovens, like you gotta like put them in, and then you gotta take the tray out and flip it and put it back in, so like the ones in the back don't get too burned. You gotta like even it out.
Yeah.
Which is like the ovens, I think was the hardest job, because it's like you're manually cooking these pretzels, and when you're busy as shit, you got trays flying in and out, and like you gotta keep track of all 4 trays.
People are buying the fuck out of pretzels.
Yeah, and the ovens, you gotta take it out and like smack the tray like onto the island part, and then like there's people on the island who take the pretzels and either like I think puts like salt on them or like the cinnamon ones. Mm-hmm. And then like they're working the island, like putting them in the bags, and then there's a person like taking them from the bags and putting them in the warmer. It's like
how many people were?
Dude, it was like insane to me that like all this went into like hands, dude. Like, and it's on the boardwalk. It was busy as hell. Like, so like it wasn't all bad. Like we did have fun, but like that's what made it good was like having Ian and Cashman to like work with because it was fun as shit. But the first day, Ian went and grabbed like we're learning how to like do the ovens and shit. Dude, Ian just went and grabbed the fucking tray out of the oven with his bare hands. Dude. His bare hands.
He's like,
It's like, all right. He's like, all right. Shit, he just went in there bare hands, like didn't grab the fucking like the whatever you grabbed. And he was like, whoo. He's like, fuck. He's like, he burnt the shit out of his hand.
Did he stay the whole
And
day?
our boss was like, all right, like we're not gonna put you on ovens. Which in his favor though, because he did that day one, dude never had to work ovens ever. The hardest job in there probably.
Sometimes I think Ian has a method to his madness.
Dude, that place was crazy. But yeah, that job. But like literally, I needed a job because all the money I made. Like, so I worked at a diner in high school, like dish boy. Me and Jimmy McGillian. We like not always together there. Like some days it was busy, like both be there, but like. You only really need one guy washing dishes.
Where were you washing dishes?
The Village Diner in Keswick.
Right across from the
KT.
Your place of work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make like a couple bucks working there, and then luckily it snowed a lot. Every time it snowed, skip school, go shovel snow, make some money.
Yeah.
Me and Joyce go out and just.
Yeah.
So I made like all my money for the shore house to pay off for the shore house. So like literally, I'm in high school, dude. Like I don't have savings in my bank or anything. It's like I needed a job senior summer to have money to live off of a while, like for like food and beer. Yeah. And like so I needed that job, so I couldn't quit. I was like, fuck, like this job sucks. I worked like 4 days a week, dude. Like it's a senior summer.
4 days a week.
I worked like it was like a full-time job at Annie Ann's. It was like it was tough, dude. It was tough, but
at least you had off 3 days.
It was fun though, like, but I would never work there ever again.
But so Ian was telling me how he wasn't allowed to work at Philly Soft Pretzel because he signed something that NEN's made you sign, saying like this secret recipe. Like,
good thing he remembered that. I would not know that. I guess we did. I don't know what the secret recipe is.
I was gonna ask.
If I had the information of what it was,
fuck. Dude,
all I know
pretzels are so good.
Dude, they're amazing. That was the best part. The best part about the job there was at the end of the day. Whatever was left in the warmer that didn't get sold, we could take in. Because literally, it's like, it's just going to go bad.
Yeah.
So literally, like, end of the day, if you worked, like, the 5 to close shift, it's like...
You're just munching on pretzels.
It's like 1 a.m. Your senior house is already, like, probably half in the bag at that point. You come home with mad pretzels. You're like, you got the boys with pretzels, you know what I mean? Like, don't come home empty-handed.
So you came in with a lot of pretzels, huh?
Like, all the time.
Wow.
It was great. Probably why I gained a lot of weight that summer.
So you didn't stop making pretzels all day, basically.
Well, you weren't always making them. Like, I don't know. There was like probably I'd say that you had at least like 6 or 7 people working a shift.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
That's funny. I never worked at a chain like that. I've always wondered about it.
If you're gonna work at Annie Ann's, just the one on the boardwalk's really fucking busy.
Just don't work there.
It's super busy. I also learned our boss. I guess it made sense, but like when you're a young kid, like you're not thinking business, like money wise. I guess.
Yeah.
Like when there's like a slight line, he wanted us to like take our time at the register. That way, like the line would like slowly increase, and then like next thing you know, it's like, oh, what's this attraction on the boardwalk? Like, oh, all these people are in line for Annie Ann's. Like, oh, they're probably really good. Like,
yeah,
we should get some, and then they're in line. But like when you're on the register and you're busy as shit, you're like, dude, I gotta get this line through.
Yeah.
Like I am not waiting around. Like I gotta start. Here's your pretzel. Here you go. Money. Blah blah blah.
Wow.
Like, but like no, it made sense. But like I clearly just I was a very unhappy worker there. It wasn't not
always hungover.
Yeah, always. Like dude, I didn't even look. Dude, senior summer I think I went to the beach like maybe like 4 times total.
Yeah.
Just party till like 3-4 in the morning and sleep till like 2. I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the beach for an hour. I gotta go to Annie Ann's and work.
Yeah, man.
Like a little bit.
That's funny.
But it was good.
Let me see. I got some questions here.
Some questions. But good for Ian. I guess he's loyal, man. Not gonna give up the recipe.
I think the statute of limitations expired. So if he wants to work at Soft Pretzel Factory, he can.
It's been long enough since.
Yeah. I think it was like 5 years where he couldn't get a job for a pretzel company. He was telling me, I was like,
I remember that.
I was cracking up.
That is funny as shit.
And I didn't know that you worked there. That's funny.
Yeah, dude, it's me, him, and Cashman holding it down.
Shout out Cashman.
Yeah. By the way, dude, I gotta hang out with Cashman soon. His cousin was in getting a haircut, and he booked the appointment. And his last name was Cashman. I was like, first question off the bat, I was like, so. I was like, are you related to Bill Cashman? He's like, yeah, that's my cousin. I was like, no way.
Remember when he had the ponytail?
Cashman, yeah, I cut that off.
I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
That was back in the my room at home.
Yeah. The room barbershop.
Yeah, the OG barbershop.
Bedroom barbershop. That was sick.
Yeah,
dude, you could.
There's a lot of good haircuts in there.
I've been thinking about this. So there's this guy on YouTube who does like interviews in the barbershop. Like he does interviews he cuts hair. He used to cut hair for the Jersey Shore cast back in the day, and moved out to LA and started doing like a show where he gets filmed cutting people's hair.
That's pretty cool.
And
well, dude, our one idea for today was gonna be to cut your hair during the podcast.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
But then I don't know how that would have went with
we should do that,
the buzzers, like the clippers, like the sound pickup, like it might like we can hear ourselves talking, but like from the audio point of view, like they might not hear half our conversation from like the
eventually
clippers.
Maybe we'll do like shirt things where it like
I'll get a little headpiece. Feel like legit.
Exactly.
Dude,
I still want to do
cool.
that. We'll do it. We'll figure it out.
Future podcast. Yeah. We'll definitely get on there. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, so
questions.
Is pee stored in the balls?
Is what?
Is pee stored in the balls?
Isn't it like in your bladder?
Yes.
So it's not.
No.
This is just like trivia to see how smart I am.
No, dude, I love stupid shit like that.
Pee stored in the balls.
I love that question because I just think it's hilarious. Like that is even a question whatsoever.
Where'd you get that one from?
I think I saw it on the internet. That and is water wet? Dude,
that's like a big debate one that people like.
It's like
water's wet because it's fucking water, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's me. That's what I go with. Water is fucking wet. But then people say like, well, like if you're in water, are you wet? Like if you're fully surrounded by water, are you wet?
Or are you?
You're
water?
technically not because you're just in the water.
Yeah.
But if you're dry and someone throws water on you, you're now wet. So like I guess
but the water in a cup is.
I guess
wet?
water itself may not be wet, but it definitely you can get water thrown on you and you're considered to be wet.
Yeah. So moral of the story is water could or could not be wet, and pee may or may not be stored in the balls.
Pee's definitely not in the balls.
Yeah. So
but water. What do you think?
Is water or
is
pee?
Water wet?
So I actually had
dude, if pee was stored in the balls, dude, Your balls would be huge after drinking like a 12-pack on a Sunday.
I know.
Like, I gotta go take a piss, dude. Someone hold my balls.
Dude,
Fucking...
you'd be peeing. People would be having hoses connected to the toilet from their dicks. Imagine just sitting on the couch and everyone just has a
You'd never have to get up for a bathroom break.
Yeah,
everyone's got a hose connected to the toilet.
Like, I gotta connect my hose.
Holy shit. But do you think water's wet?
So I had a 2-hour argument with Billy, Ben's cousin.
Not Billy.
Going up to Scranton one time. I knew it was just gonna piss him off, so I would just take his opposite stance. So whatever he thought was.
You're ready to rev him up.
Yeah, and that's like how I do everything. That's how I get like entertainment. Is just like pushing buttons. Billy's the best person to deal with because it's hilarious.
I've only met Billy a couple times, but his energy is definitely high.
He's great. He's a great character. All around great.
Shout out Billy.
Shout out Billy. Episode 30. We'll see you there. Halfway there. So.
He's on 10 and 10.5, isn't he?
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, what, phone die or something?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't watch him yet, but I saw him on your list when I was on your page.
I didn't know how to clip them together completely, so I was like, fuck, I'll just post it twice.
Fuck it.
So,
some more cold brew up in here.
I was thinking the other day, I was like, I was brewing a batch of coffee, and
brewing a batch.
It was from my Keurig, the little K-Pod Johns.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, if you think about it, like, Keurigs are kind of like drug dealing dispensers. Like, they're like, if you consider like they're drug dealing robots. Like,
yeah, but coffee's not drugs.
Coffee is drugs, man. Coffee is addictive.
I don't think coffee's drugs unless you put some drugs in this coffee. This is where we're getting to.
Caffeine.
You're waiting for the caffeine to kick in. The caffeine.
The stimulant. Caffeine is a stimulant, 100%. And I think Keurigs are just a glorified version of a drug dealing robot. You know what I mean? And people just, it goes by the ways. Imagine if you had in your house something like a Keurig that dispensed you like cocaine. That'd
be pretty weird.
You know?
I mean, if you're like really like cocaine, it'd be fucking great for you. But like you'd have to have the cocaine anyway to put it in there.
Yeah.
Because like the Keurig, you put the little cups in.
Exactly.
But coffee's more simple, dude. It's just like the coffee brew and water, and it's like.
Coffee's delicious, man. Coffee's so good.
I do like coffee, but like. We have the cold brew right here, but I really don't like hot coffee unless it's cold out. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's like starting to get there with the fall.
Yeah.
Like once it's like either like a long sleeve or like a slight jacket in the morning on the way to work. Like I won't drink
coffee in the hand.
Yeah, like
it's
nice. It's nice vibe.
Warms the hands up. Like we're approaching fall season. Like I know you.
Fall season.
I know you. White girls out there are getting excited for the pumpkin spices.
Yeah, just the fucking
taking your boyfriend out for apple picking, pumpkin patches.
Pumpkin patches.
All of that gay shit, you know?
I told Chloe that I would not be going to a pumpkin patch.
Does she want to go to a pumpkin patch?
She's not into all that shit. But like, we're gonna carve pumpkins. Like,
okay.
Make lanterns, jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
I'm into that because I got like.
That's fun.
It's like precision, you know. Like I could totally.
Dude, you could make a sick one.
Like jabbing up a fucking.
You'll probably pull out like a fucking circular saw.
Yeah. Let me get my fucking Dremel out. But I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely down. And I was like, fuck. So I guess you do have to go to a pumpkin patch because like.
Oh shit.
But you can buy them at the grocery.
Yeah, you can get them
buy
like
them at the grocery store.
Shit.
But I'm trying to get like a big fucker, so like, like you got a big landscape to like really put like a mean looking something. I don't know.
Because you're gonna have trick or treaters. Get ready for that.
I don't know that, dude. Like,
your neighborhood has some kids.
Nah, dude. I don't think our house. Well, they do, but like where our strip of houses is, there's no one. Like, no one's gonna like.
Doesn't matter.
They're not going out of their way to us.
You're gonna get them.
I mean, we'll be ready for them if they come.
Because there's a park right across the street.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just there's no houses behind us, and then there's a park across the street.
And
we're in like the loop, sir. Like the
Isn't
loop
there a
street.
school right across from the park?
I don't know what that is. I think it's like a big. I guess
center?
it is a school, but it doesn't look like it's like being used.
Oh right.
I don't know.
Probably because of COVID.
Maybe it looks like abandoned.
I'm just gonna put out a bowl here. I don't think anyone's gonna take anything down.
We're in the hallway.
There's some kids upstairs, and there's a school bus that comes every morning. Picks some kids up, but I don't think anyone's gonna take much. But I'm excited to eat the leftovers.
Yeah, dude, candy. Halloween kills me, dude. Especially like at work.
Are you
usually a bunch of kids? Well, so Keswick Village, I don't think they're doing the Halloween this year. So like obviously we're like know what that is. Like in Keswick Village, they have for all the kids.
Yeah, man. I got my haircut once and I had like a great time. Like I did they had like a beer stand.
That was the Fall Fest, dude. They didn't do that this year. It sucked. I was pissed.
I was already past.
That would have been like this weekend or next weekend.
That was good because I literally had like a 2-hour wait with you. No, probably like a 45-minute wait. And I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just walk around, get some beers.
Yeah, dude, the Fall Fest is so fun. Like it's like a bittersweet because like I'm working that day and it's like it's good. Like I'm working. It's a Saturday. That's what we're there for. But like it's like the Fall Festival. There's all these vendors are out and like there's like beer trucks and everything. And I'm like cutting hair, like looking out the window, just like. I just want to be out there with my friends. Like I don't want to be working right now, but like
that.
But it's good. But it is. I was pissed it didn't happen this year because
of COVID.
Yeah, so I don't think there's a trick or treating, which I'm kind of glad because we always get stuck with the leftover candy we have.
Oh really?
Like we gotta give candy out to all the kids, but like.
And you eat it.
Then next you know, yeah, dude, and then it's just like every time you get to like ring someone up, like check them out, like piece of candy.
Put in my pocket.
Next thing you know, I ate like 10 Snickers and like, dude, it's bad. And then I start breaking out. Chocolate is
you get my
kryptonite, dude. Yeah, a little bit on the face if I eat too much.
Dude, I bought a candy dispenser because I love.
I saw that you have the runts in there. I was gonna grab some. Like, dude, that's like the first thing that caught my eye when I walked in. I was like,
Dude, the other one used to be full of Skittles. I fucking pounded those. I bought 5 pounds on Amazon.
Skittles, dude.
And I pound them. So
speaking of, I'm gonna eat another one of these.
Yeah, I haven't had a Warhead in a while. I think I'm due.
Watermelon.
I got the blues.
I had
lemons or the sourest.
I had the green one earlier. And that thing hit me.
I might have to give you a little like take home bag of these and bring them into the office, into the shop.
I don't know if people are gonna eat these. I mean, I probably will. That's the thing. That's the problem. Like, I don't want candy in the shop because I'll be fucking eating it.
You can't eat much of these. Well, fucking your tongue out.
When was the last time you... I had one yesterday or today. Dude,
you know your breath away, man. There we go.
The watermelon's not as bad as the... Once you get past the initial wave, it's like they're good.
They are.
They should just make warheads that start off at this phase.
New business idea. We just suck on all the warheads and just sell the sucked on warheads.
Mild warheads.
And they're just all soggy and out of the wrapper.
Dude, I don't think I had a warhead in a really long time. Reminded me of the Phillies game. I went there one time and like literally sitting in right field. I think like the second or third deck, right field. I think I was like grade school. It was definitely in grade school. Could have been like, I don't fucking know. 6th grade. Let's call it 6th grade.
Yeah.
And my buddy Dean was there. So I was like sitting there like in a row with whoever I was going to the game. Like, it's like one of them games where you go to a Phillies game and then you like turn around. It's like your neighbors are behind you.
Yeah,
like,
you see like, a lot of people.
No way, like, dude, what's up? You're like
the face.
Well, like he was there and we were like friends growing up. I was like, and he had a whole bag of warheads. So I just remember like eating warheads at the Phillies game.
Really,
it was awesome.
As a kid, like you can do that. Now, if I ate 4 of those, my tongue would have like scars.
Really?
My tongue would be just like split down the center, like the Grand Canyon. I'd be looking like a lizard.
I wanted to go to the Grand Canyon. Dude, my buddy CJ just he had a week off from work, and he drove to Utah.
Wow.
by himself.
Really? Just for fun?
Yeah, he wanted to go to Utah, and like on his way there and then on the way back, he like literally just drove like, I call it across the country. I guess Utah isn't all the way to the coast, but that's fucking far.
No, yeah, that is far.
Like Utah to me is like, it's far enough.
You went to LA, right?
Yeah, I went there. I've been there 2 times.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
once.
LA a good city to be at? Like, is it fun?
I don't know. Well, I went there the one time. Well, hold on, my place. Yeah, so we went to Utah.
Okay, sorry.
And drove around and hit a bunch of national parks on his way.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're crazy. Like, I would not be able to drive and do that by myself. But
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, I'm going to see the world. I think he was at the Grand Canyon. That's
Okay.
what made me think of it, because I'm pretty sure he was at the Grand Canyon. He's just sightseeing, dude, exploring.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Just driving.
Makes me want to do it. Yeah, makes me want to do it, dude.
I would do that. I could easily do it by myself. I would just.
It's a lot of driving though. I feel like if I'm on the highway for like way too long, like hours on end, like I just get caught in a trance and just like it feels like you're not even moving.
You need to put in the key is to put in a good podcast or audiobook.
That's what he said he did. He did a lot of podcasts and audiobooks. But like I feel like it's like when you're freaking driving and like the cars in front of you are all going the same speed, dude. It feels like you're in a video game.
It's like that is a thing. So
dude, it doesn't even look like you're moving. You're just like, I'm looking at a picture. And then you're like looking at you're like, I'm going 100 miles per hour now. And it feels like I'm not even moving.
I would get a Tesla.
It's freaky.
If I were to do that, Tesla. Easy. Because
then you don't have to drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
imagine just not having to drive on a road trip.
Just getting bent in the front seat.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah. Well, technically,
sir,
sit in the passenger seat.
Sir, you're fucking hammered.
They gave it
it's a Tesla.
My Tesla isn't hammered though.
The Tesla's driving for me. It's all good, officer.
Yeah, it's great. That is crazy how they can like highway drive and get you there.
I know, man. And so there's I saw early on when they just invented like the Tesla like autopilot. If you put 2 oranges and jam them like in the steering wheel, it simulates your hands because like the texture of your hands. So you don't have to like it just thinks you're driving. It's on autopilot. So you don't have to. You can go hands off.
Does it have to be oranges?
Yeah, because it's like the skin is like similar to your skin. It's the closest.
Speaking of oranges, on the way in there was like grapefruits on the ground, and like I'm not like the smartest person. So like grapefruits are either on trees or like bushes or something. Or
trees, I think.
Grapefruit trees, right?
Yeah.
So I started looking on. I was like, "Does he got a grapefruit tree?" Right
Where
here?
did you see the grapefruit?
Dude, on the ground out there, I was like, either his neighbors like threw him out the
one?
fucking window, or
Yeah.
like there's like 2 of them, and then there was one that like looked up like there was like a big chewed up tennis ball. So I was like, either I'm seeing shit or like those are definitely, but there was picnic tables out there, so maybe someone had a picnic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have like appliances on the picnic tables out there.
I'm gonna have to show you because I was like, is there a grapefruit tree around here? Because that's clutch, dude. Grapefruits are banging.
So one day I was working at a property like out in Doylestown area.
Is there a trash can here? I want to spit this thing out.
Here, let's use one of these here. And so the grass was about chest high, and I had this like sitting lawnmower. So I put in my fucking earpods, put in my headphones, and I just fucking started mowing the lawn. Like, it was chest high, so it was going to take me like 3-4 hours. So I was like, fuck it. And it was kind of hot that day. I was sitting down. I wasn't really doing shit. I was just driving. And I listened to a whole Joe Rogan episode.
Woohoo.
Duncan Trussell. It was 5 hours. So like pretty much knocked it out.
5 hours?
Yeah. So I almost like knocked it out. And right as I finished, I realized all the trees that I was going around were peach trees, and they were perfectly ripe peach trees.
Did you snag them all?
Dude, I was like, oh, this is my fucking lunch, this is my dinner. Like, I just started, I drove.
Peaches, man.
Dude, and I was like, this is a sign from God. I bit into the peach. It was the best peach I've ever had.
Dude, I'm allergic to those peaches.
You're allergic to peaches?
Doesn't that suck?
How are you allergic to peaches?
Dude, it's not like a crazy
I've never
thing.
heard of that.
It's not a crazy, like, allergic thing.
Wow.
But I can't fucking eat them. It pisses me off because those peaches that grow on trees are good as shit.
What about nectarines?
I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. Got a weird thing. Like, I eat them and then like literally like my throat like will close up and then like feels like it's like hard to breathe. I'm like, it's all itchy. And I'm like, am I gonna?
So you can have one. And you're just like, fuck.
No, I haven't had one since that happened because like I'm like, dude, like I'm allergic to these things. Like literally, like
wow.
I was like bugging out. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was like, this is not good.
Wow.
I think I'm allergic to peaches.
See, I'm not allergic to anything except antibiotics, which is crazy. Which I don't know how that works.
How does that work? So if you're allergic to antibiotics,
yeah,
no, you're just a sick human. Okay.
I'm allergic to.
So you probably have a good immune system then if you're allergic to that.
Yeah, I rarely get sick.
I don't need this. I'm good.
I rarely get sick. Knock on wood.
I don't get sick either.
Ben,
I really don't.
I was telling Ben I had a headache, and he's like, rate the headache out of 10. I was like, probably like a 5.6. Like, this sucks. And I was like, and he's like, dude, you realize that's nothing? A 5.6 headache is nothing? I was like, to me it is, because I don't get sick. Like, I don't get a headache. I don't get like stuffy noses, itchy throats. I don't get colds.
Oh yeah.
I don't get anything. And he was like, that's insane. And I was like, yeah, like, and then I went to bed the next day. He's like, what's the headache at now? I was like, about a 2.5 or 2 out of 10. And I was like, and he was like, holy shit, dude, like, you're such a pussy. And I was like, all right, dude, at least I don't get sick. Like, you get sick all the fucking time.
I don't get sick, dude. Like, I'll get a sore throat like when the weather changes.
Right.
And I have the like allergies in the springtime. Like I'll sneeze like 15 fucking times in a row.
Right.
It's the worst.
So
I hate that shit.
Let's talk. I want to talk about your gym, your wooden gym in the
my wooden gym
in the basement.
Yeah, man, it's good.
How have you been using it?
I haven't used it yet. So like I built a squat rack in my garage for all those listening. It's
we got 28 followers now, guys. 28.
28. That's good, dude.
I'm trying to get to. I think by episode 100, I should have about 100 listeners.
Hey, if you're at 28 by episode 16, you should be at 200 by 100.
Yeah. 100. Hopefully, I get slingshotted like a little.
That's
bit
cool.
higher.
You're at double.
Yeah.
On the episodes.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm happy. This is a fun time, man. Thanks for coming on, by the way.
Yeah, man. It's pretty cool because who I was telling Chloe like Rich is like he's got a pause. Like if anyone can like talk to people and like just like start a thing, just talk.
Start a thing.
It's just like he's good at it. Like he'll get conversation out of people because like we were chilling there the one night. I remember you just like asking me these questions, you're just getting information out of people.
It might be a blessing. It might be a curse.
I think it's a blessing. It's good because that means like I don't know.
Just getting information.
Communication is like one of the most important things for people.
It really is. Like this is like I was telling Ian. Like Ian's, you know how Ian and McCourt used to do like that SoundCloud podcast.
I was on one of those episodes before, back in the day.
Yeah, he was telling me it was at our LaSalle house, right?
Yeah, that was just audio though. It wasn't like
sound. Yeah.
Was it on his phone? I think it was SoundCloud. No, he had like a little like this like.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Thing, I think, or he had one of these like. I think he had.
It was like a microphone Chrome thing.
Yeah, I think he like held it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I forget. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But.
What did you guys talk about? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I remember like laughing a lot though. Because it was like Ian McCourt,
yeah.
I think it was
McCourt's hilarious.
I think the one I was at, I think it was me, Ian McCourt, and I want to say Potok. Dude, I was cracking up because like literally Ian and McCourt alone are just hilarious, dude.
McCourt,
they get me cracking up.
McCourt reminds me of do you know who Bert Kreischer is?
Yeah.
The comedian.
Dude takes his shirt off.
Yeah, that's McCourt.
That dude's funny as shit.
I'd love to have McCourt on. I would fucking chop it up with McCourt. I don't even really know him that well, but I know he's hilarious.
Dude, you should get McCourt on here. If you're listening, McCourt, you gotta get on here. Dude, you could even open the camera and get a third party.
I'm hoping, that's eventually my goal is to figure out how I can do 2 mics.
Yeah.
Or 3 mics and 3 headphones. That's eventually once I get a tech guy in here or something, He'll tell me how to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is like, I'm having such a good time. Like, it's a new way of like opening up to people. It's a new way of like learning about people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I didn't even know you worked at Annie Ann's. Like,
you found out a fun fact about it.
I think that was so funny. So, say I put some fucking dough in front of you, could you twist up a fucking pretzel for me? No problem.
I could.
Oh,
I still got it.
Dude, we should fucking make some pretzels soon.
Yeah, I don't remember how to make the dough.
We can figure that out.
I guess you just look up the ingredients. But they had like a machine thing, dude. Like you put the ingredients like in the thing, and it was like a big whipper thing, and it was like, and it's like and then like literally you took it up and like it was like a fucking like pile of dough. You're like,
and then you like just pull out like
and like literally the person would grab it. I think like you grab and like roll it out. Tablespoon.
I'd always see
you roll it out and then they just grab it and they're like, bang, and you're like, what the fuck,
dude.
I remember watching people like, because the people that worked there before like worked there for like years, like multiple years, like every summer that was like their summer job.
Ben and Dave, if you're listening, even you know what, Mrs. Fab would be all. Sorry if I just spit on you.
No, you didn't.
I thought I did. Mrs. Fab is like super into like baking and cooking. If you asked her to like, or Ben asked her to make some fucking dough, she would even love if you came over and showed her the twisting style. Like she loves all that kind of shit.
It would definitely take me a couple tries to make sure I still got it, but like, dude, it's like, I'm pretty sure you just like it's like a bang. Dude, I think I still got it. Dude, I remember the first day, like once I like got it down, I was like, I'm rolling these pretzels today. It's like, dude, like I want to be the guy making these pretzels.
So you didn't change all day? You were just fucking twisting?
No, you would rotate like stations. I would
every
call.
hour.
Not every hour, but like if you were on ovens for like 3 hours, like, all right, dude, like can we switch? Like, can I work out and like you want to hop on ovens? It's like
yeah.
Because like obviously certain jobs were like and then depending on the day, like it's a busy ass Friday, Saturday night, and you're on ovens, dude. Like have fun, because if you burn a tray, like you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's like literally. I think you get like 9 or 12 pretzels on a tray, and it's busy as shit. The warmer's like empty, and like we're literally like whipping them out.
Right.
Like you just burnt 24 pretzels, dude. Like
now you gotta speed it up.
Yeah.
Everyone's gotta speed it up.
And you're like all flustered, like it's a summer job, like you're fucking still coming off a hangover. You're like, dude, what the fuck? You're like, fuck this job. Like, it's not. You don't want to be the guy to burn a fucking tray of pretzels, dude. It's not good.
Because that's the crucialest part is.
Dude, yeah, like literally getting them. Dude, one day, one lady would come every morning, ask for like undercooked. I'm like, what?
A customer?
Yeah, she was like, can you get them like slightly undercooked? And we're like, you want like a fucking, ugh. Like I'm all about like you're baking cookies or something, like yeah, get the spoon at the end, like some cookie dough.
Yeah.
But like just straight up like a droopy doughy pretzel, like gross.
And she would love it. She would.
Ugh, yeah, it was gross, dude.
She would probably.
Yeah, she was disgusting.
Wow. Man.
The floors were slippery in there too.
All restaurant floors are slippery.
Yeah, Ian.
Ian slipped.
Dude, the story when Ian got his bike stolen and then got it back like the next day was crazy.
Happened?
Someone stole his bike.
Okay.
While we were working, he had it like chained up, locked up. Someone literally just like said, "Fuck it," clipped it, stole it, and then the next day, pretty sure it was the next day or the same day. I forget. It might have been the same day. Ian like borrowed Shane's bike to go to like Rite Aid, and dude, he sees the dude on his bike, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "That dude, like, yeah, that's my bike," and like he was like. Kept it cool, so I'm going to the store, and he said he got like he got a saw skateboards again, man. I'll give you like $10. Like, that dude stole my bike, that's mine. Just follow up, like follow us. Don't let him get away. So then they're leaving, and he was like, that's my bike. He's like, oh, my uncle like makes bikes. Ian's like, nah, dude, like, because he had like a very distinctive like beach cruiser bike, like he knew it was his. So, and the dude like eventually took off. So then Ian's on a chase, dude. Dude, Ian was on a chase, dude. Like,
what was he riding? Another bike?
Ian was on a bike, and then like he's chasing this dude, like dude, Ian has like the funniest stories. It's like insane. So he's chasing him. We were all back at the house. It was like, I think it was the next day. It was like semi-morning, I think. We were all still like just drinking and partying, like no one really had their phones. So he called like 4 of us, and then like eventually he called Gary, and Gary like picked up his yo, and Gary's like, yo, Ian's called, this guy stole his bike, like, and we like missed it, but dude, The dude turned on our street while he was chasing me. He's like, "Oh, that's a bad idea, dude. Like, I got a house full of boys. Like, you're gonna get fucked up." And like he said, like out of nowhere, dude, like totally forgot about the skateboarder guy. Like asked to like follow up. Dude just came in flying, like speared the guy off the bike.
The skateboarder guy?
Yeah, the skateboarder guy came in, like, fucked this dude up.
What, like out of the back?
And then, like, had him on the fence and was like, "You want me to hit him?" And he was like, "I don't think that's necessary." Dude, like, it's,
I got the bike.
yeah, it's cool as thanks, though, dude. Like, the dude, like, literally hopped the fence and left. And, like, that's when he, like, called Gary. And, like, so we missed it. Like, that, like, we missed it. We missed, like, the whole scene. We were, like, too busy not paying attention, but like it was.
You were probably just sitting at the crib.
Yeah, and then he later that night on his way home on his bike, like his shoes were slippery from the fucking Annie Ann's floors, and his foot slipped off the bike pedal, and he ate shit on the street, like wiped the fuck out, dude. Like literally, can you imagine like you gotta kick it up and like your foot just slips off the pedal,
yeah,
and you just nah, dude. Typical like Ian Ewing story, just something like always something fucking hilarious.
So we when I had him over yesterday, I asked him on the podcast, "Did you ever hear the full body nude story about Ian?"
No, I have not.
He told
a
it.
full body nude of him, or like someone sent him a full one.
A girl asked him for a full body nude. So yeah, he told that story. So guys, tune in.
That's on the pod.
Yeah, it's on the pod documented.
When how long does it take you to drop these things? Like after you're done, like do you like go and edit it and like
yeah, like 2 days ish.
Like 2 days from today, it'll be on the internet.
Yeah,
cool. That's pretty cool.
I don't really edit too much unless someone says something like that. I don't want that in there.
Yeah.
And one time I accidentally used a name that I shouldn't have used, so I just beeped it out.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's cool.
What else do I have? I have
a couple more questions.
I have a fuck ton of questions, dude.
Yeah.
See, like
man, yeah. Let's get these questions going.
I use oh shit.
Dude, it's crazy how fast these things go. I guess it's like different since we're already friends. Like hanging out is like just casual.
Yeah.
But, like we're already an hour 2 minutes in. That's crazy.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Dude, time flies when you're caffeinated up and on the pod.
I think I drank a fuckload of caffeine. Of coffee.
I don't even know like is like the caffeine's in like the coffee beans themselves.
So I bought the beans and I have a NutriBullet like blender, like a Ninja, and I just grind the beans up and then I just put the powder that comes out of it into the machine and then it makes this strong ass fucking coffee. Like this coffee is like look at it. It doesn't even look watery. It just looks like fucking like looks like poop juice or something.
Poop juice. Poop juice. I got a little creamer in mine, so mine's up.
Yeah. Let me see it. What does it look like? Okay. They look like the same color almost.
Dude, I had this I was at the KT for wings. Mm-hmm. They're back on wing night. So every Tuesday night is wing night.
Oh.
That's all you can eat wings. It's freaking phenomenal.
Really?
Their wings are banging, dude. But
how much for the?
It's like $14 all you can eat.
That's
so like honestly, like it's set like
money.
it's basically like 50-cent wings if you're eating like 20-25 wings.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's good. It's a nice little Tuesday. It's like it's so funny because I love going there because you get a couple beers, eat some wings. It's like a nice little break in the week.
Yeah.
But I think it's hilarious because Tuesday is my Monday. So like I'm off Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
So like I go Tuesday, yeah, nice little break in the week. But like really, it's like the first day of the week for me.
That's funny.
But like. I had this beer called I got it strictly off the name. The Pizza Boy Bean Dream.
Dude.
And I was like, I saw it on the list and I was like.
They have Pizza Boy there? That's my favorite
I was like, Pizza Boy Bean Dream? I was like, I gotta try that, dude. Like, that just looks amazing. It sounds amazing. So I got it and it was like.
They used to have it
it was good, dude. It was like a dark, I forget what it was, like something stout. I don't know, like, I'm not
too. It's coffee-ish?
Yeah, I'm not like too into like knowing what all beers like. Like, it's more of like a wheat or a stout or a fucking whatever.
I like that. So stout, I think, is like if it tastes bitter and then.
I guess so.
Saison is if it tastes like sour.
Yeah. So I think it was like a chocolate stout or some shit. I don't know. It was
stout means it's from coffee, I think.
Well, yeah, it was pretty good, dude. It tasted good and had like probably like the slightest little hint of like a coffee taste.
Yeah.
But dude, it was smooth, and I was like. Eating wings, so I was like, that's pretty good. Like,
yeah, Dude, we should do that sometime. That'd be fun.
Every Tuesday. It's usually like me, Jimmy, Jeffers, sometimes John, Kevin. We just go and get wings on
every Tuesday.
Not every, like sometimes like we'll go a couple Tuesdays in a row, but I feel like every other, like every 3 Tuesday, like you're gonna want to get like sick of them, you know.
Yeah.
But like it's nice. Walk out of work, make a left turn, and just go get wings at like 6 o'clock.
It's a good bar, man.
Yeah. Dude, it's so funny with all the COVID rules with like everywhere. Like you can't sit at bars because it's like just social distancing, and like you have to get food if you're getting beer.
So how do you eat the wings?
It's just it's funny. All their high top tables are right next to the bar. So like literally like if this is from the bar. Like if this is the bar here, like our high top table's right here touching the bar.
Oh shit.
And like I'm basically sitting sideways at the bar. Like at my table, like my elbow's like leaning on the bar.
That's cool though.
It's hilarious. Yeah. Like it is. I don't know. It's just fucking weird. But
I think I'm gonna go back to like the bars when I don't have to wear a mask. Like that's when I'm gonna. That's when I'm gonna make my return back to.
I haven't been in bars. I mean, well, I kind of have. Well, I go like for wings, but like I'm going there to like eat around a table, and it's like
that's
it's pretty
like
spaced
happy
out.
Hour, basically.
Like I went to Jersey's to get food and watch like a little bit like the last Monday night game or something. Mm-hmm. Like they're spaced out too. Like, they have the whole outside thing. Oh, yeah. But I haven't really been going to bars. That's the last 2 times I've been in a bar, and like whoever knows how. I'm over like I don't know. I don't even really like going to the bar that much anyway.
Yeah, man, we're getting old, man.
Getting old.
We're getting old.
Getting old. I got a girlfriend now. So it's like, the bar, whatever.
Go out to dinner and just chill at home.
Yeah, I got beer at home and a couch I can sit in.
I think your next move should be, I think you should convince Ben to get a dog.
I would love to have a dog. Like right now it'd be good because
you could all take care of it. Dave will be home.
Dave's home more often than not right now. Mm-hmm. So like, but like then again, like we'd all like get a dog, but then it's like kind of like, well, we're putting the responsibility on Dave to like take care of it all day. And like when I get home, it's like I'll take care of it. It's like I don't know. Yeah. I would love to have a dog. I love dogs. Yeah. But then like if we get a dog, it's like whose dog is it when we all split eventually? Like.
I think you make the dog choose.
Yeah, well then it'd be Dave's dog because he definitely would be the favorite. Dave, yeah, Dave would be the one like raising it.
Dave already has 2 dogs.
Dave would definitely become the favorite, and me and Ben would be like the strangers to him. Yeah, because we're out of the house all day.
Yeah, man. All right, well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
For sure.
This was a good time. You're welcome back anytime. I was telling Ian. After this season, so this season is when I finish the 50 books. I'm at about 30 books now. I'm gonna pick like a guest of the season. So like my favorite guest, or I'm gonna even have people vote. So I'm gonna
for after you're done the books.
After I'm done the books, that's done. That's season 1 finished. So
the podcast.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna go to season 2. I'm gonna pick another 50 books. So I'm gonna do like the next 50 is probably gonna be like biographies. Of like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, like just like sports and like science, shit like that. Okay. That'll be season 2, but season 1 I'll probably have like a wrap up show / like my favorite guests and like favorite like parts of the podcast, stuff that I learned from each podcast, from each person, and just like my favorite moments, basically. A little bit nostalgic. I mean, this isn't too serious of a thing. This is just like, you know.
It's just fun. It's on fucking podcast.
It's a new way of learning about people. Yeah. So I love it. But thanks again for coming on. For sure. Welcome back anytime. And you want to plug your social media and stuff like that?
Sure. Surely. Instagram is at ReganCuts16. REGANCUTS16.
And then place of work, I guess?
Johnny Cool's Barbershop. That's where you'll find me. The link on my Instagram bio is in there to book appointments. It's johnnycoolsbarbershop.com. It's very simple. Go on there and user-friendly and book with Regan. That's me.
There you go. Give him a good tip, guys. All right.
Yeah, tips are welcome.
Appreciate it. See you later.